more satisfying? A perfect adjustment or a good wave?
What's a good wave?
Like where?
Oh,
Tropical?
surf?
Yeah.
No, one like this. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Definitely a fucking wave. Are you kidding me? Like
I don't know if this would be good for the podcast.
oh yeah, sorry. What's better? You want a good barrel or a nice face to carve, or do you want a good adjustment?
I'll take the barrel.
Easy, easy. I want a better wave than a good adjustment.
All right. To adjust the one at a barbecue.
Probably
Me,
this guy.
I got something to prove still, so
Ice or heat?
ice.
He just because he said ice.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
Worst patient excuse for not stretching?
Time.
Time. Yeah.
Your most stubborn patients? Like,
You want their name?
no.
Or, oh.
Stubborn. I think it's gonna be the person that like tried chiropractic previously with someone else that like wasn't honest and didn't have a good experience, or definitely like the guy that's set in their way or female that's not willing to try it. Like I've had patients come in for one consult. I'm like, hey, we're gonna take it slow, but I want you to do these things. I want to see you in a couple days, and they're not even willing to try.
Went to the gym for a week. I'm still not in good shape.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
man, that's crazy.
I played golf twice, and I'm not any better. I'm actually worse. Like,
Chiropractic had a walk-up song. What's yours?
I have a tiger.
I have tiger.
Which hurts your body more, phones or computers?
Yes.
Phones.
Thing patients need to stop doing.
Going on social media and wasting time, Becca. Like, take a moment just to be tall and breathe.
Thing that patients should start doing, like tomorrow. Like what should they start doing?
Tomorrow,
Maintenance chiropractic.
get adjusted. Get adjusted, stretch, walk.
You know what I think everyone should try is spinal decompression, because they're going to see the benefits of how much more that they feel improved in their symptoms, and they can actually hold adjustment longer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you actually want people to know about taking care of themselves?
That one, yeah, that one's pretty easy. I mean, I get a lot of people that always say it. I'm like, oh, I got to take care of this person, and I'm a mom or a dad, or you know, they have all these hats to wear. But if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. So it's so important to take care of yourself. They even tell you that on the airline, right? Like when the plane's gonna crash, take care of yourself first.
Yeah, when people are like going out and spending $100 to $200 at dinner every week, and then getting their cars worked on and lifting them and all these new wheels, and they'll spend thousands of dollars, but they have an issue with a couple $100 in their self-care for chiropractic. So I think like,
Yeah,
definitely take care of yourself, because you can get a new car, you can't get a new body.
yeah. As if your spine was on your face, you'd take better care of it. You know,
I've never heard that.
no, that's a good one.
Yeah.
One small thing someone can do this week to feel better physically.
20-minute walk. You know, I think it's such a simple thing. And when I think people need to take like an intentional walk, like, oh no, I was walking, and you see them, they're all like preoccupied with phones and all the same crap, but like really just walk and have your head like somebody's just pulling a string from the top of your head, just breathe. 20 minutes. It's so easy. Everyone has 20 minutes.
I think if everyone wakes up and slams like 16 ounces of water, if you put like some lemon and salt, like you just drink water in the morning before your coffee, and you get out and move for 10 20 minutes with like some intent, get the blood flowing, and just try to like stretch a little bit, you're gonna have such a better day.
Something you wish patients understood before they came in.
Good things take time.
Decompression help people avoid surgery sometimes.
1,000%.
I mean, there's a time and a place for everything. Surgery is like a last resort, you know. I mean, if it were me and I had some disc bulge and I'm got sciatica like constant, and I would try everything, you know. I mean decompression would be definitely decompression, chiropractic, stretching, rolling, mobility. I would do all things before surgery, because once you do surgery, it's like the problem with that is they'll want to go in and fuse a certain area or do some artificial disc, but then the levels above it and below it tend to have the same exact issue, and then you're going for surgery 2 and 3. And
What's the biggest myth about spinal disc injuries?
Oh,
slip
yeah.
disc is a good one. God, how many times do you hear that? I was told I have a slip disc. I'm like, where'd it go? Where'd it slip?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. It's like, just don't slip, man. They're like, if they're to actually see like how the ligaments, you got like all those longitudinal ligaments that hold it in place. I mean, they could bulge, they could herniate, they can do all this stuff, but they don't slip around. So that, yeah, a slip disc is by far, that's a bad one.
What kind of patient should not do decompression?
Bad osteoporosis would not be a good candidate. Someone that's pregnant wouldn't be a good candidate for decompression.
Early cancers like bone
Yeah,
cancer.
bone cancers.
Well, what does decompression feel like to you? You've done it a bunch.
Like you said, just a gentle stretch, and it's like especially the way we have the table, it's just like a relax room, just like dim the lights and chill. But yeah, just stretch. And decompression and chiropractic are so different. They complement each other really well. I mean, chiropractic's all about getting joint mobility, getting correction in the spine, getting pressure off the nerves when it's joint related, and decompression is getting pressure off the nerve when it's disc related. Getting the disc to help to reabsorb so that you can get pressure off of that nerve wherever it's going.
I think people do for back pain that actually makes it worse.
Heat for an hour, like high heating pad.
Have their spouse adjust them. I hear that one all the time.
What exercise do chiropractors secretly hate?
It would be CrossFit, but then you're going to make a lot of people that do CrossFit mad. But because I think if you do anything right with the right posture and the right form and technique, then it's fine. But I think a lot of people can get kind of sloppy with any exercise, really. But if you do it right, it's fine.
PRing.
Yeah.
Getting too much weight.
What's the biggest scam in wellness culture?
Outside in approach of people having headaches and they don't listen to their body, and then they just take some medication to try to cover the symptom, and meanwhile the problem gets worse, and then they get reliant on that. And yeah, and maybe even self accountability too. I mean, I think a lot of people just want an easy way out and just take a pill or get cut instead of actually taking time to fix the problem themselves is a big one.
Okay, what's the most dramatic patient reaction ever?
I hear them on this side.
There's two patients that just always scream, and you're like, "Oh, this scares me." You're like, "This isn't good for business."
Well, that leads into a good question. Who has had the loudest patient?
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely me.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to prank the staff?
Definitely Dr. Matt.
What? No, this guy, he's always trying to scare everybody and hiding snakes and
Who takes longer explaining things to patients?
Definitely me. It's my dyslexia, autism. You don't put that.
Yeah, don't put that.
Most common phrase heard in the office daily.
Did that go? Did that move? Did that go?
Yeah.
What was the moment you realized chiropractic actually works?
I got a good one.
All right, you go.
So like I had knee pain, and I went and saw my uncle for upper cervical, and he like adjusted it. He adjusts like my thoracic and my hips, and like I felt better. This is probably like 15 years ago. And then he's 2 hours north, but then I landed on my tailbone in Mex, and I was hurting for like 3 weeks where I couldn't walk. And I came in to see you the first time, and I was like, dude, almost in tears. And you just like, dude, it was such like the most pain relieving adjustment I've ever had, because I was so twisted. I could actually like walk. I felt like I could do a backflip afterwards. And it was like, Dr. Matt's like, you don't need all that. Just we'll adjust you. It's good. Like, you don't need that. And it was just like an adjustment. And I felt so much better. And I was like, okay, this fucking works. I'm stoked.
Mine's easy. I mean, mine's the whole thing that got me into chiropractic care when I was like 9 years old. Fell off a bunk bed in Lake Arrowhead and landed straight on my head, knocked out. I remember I woke up in a chair and I couldn't move my neck at all. And so that's when we went to ER and they were talking about surgery and all this stuff. And then my mom took me to a chiropractor and getting adjusted and got everything back in working order when I was told that I need surgery and can't play sports and all this. And yeah, chiropractic, I mean, changed everything. And that's what made me fall in love with it and why I do what I do.
What kind of patient do you love helping?
Happy ones? I mean, I think we get all, actually, you know what? No, that's not true. I would say grumpy, mean, angry ones. And I used to kind of take offense to this because you get this new patient day one and I'm like, hey, Bob, how you doing? And not good. I'm here. And just rude. I'm like, wow, Bob's having a bad day, you know, and just so mean. And then I realized watching this kind of patient throughout their care just totally transition. And because when people are in pain, especially chronic pain, they're in a bad mood and their life their quality of life sucks, you know, and to watch that person change is pretty rad.
Consult, they're looking at you like, who is this guy? Is he really going to help me? You get them by like the third appointment, they're starting to smile and they're super stoked to see you because they know they're going to feel better. And it's like definitely what you said. It just reinforces that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite success story?
Yesterday, we had a new patient sign up for spinal decompression. She's been in a lot of pain and her mobility is just not there. And she told me she did one treatment, which this isn't normal, by the way. It had one treatment. And she said it was the first time she was pain-free in like 20 years. And she was pretty stoked. So, I mean, that just off the top of my head because it was just recent. But I mean, hearing stuff like that is so cool. Yeah, I'm sure there's a ton of them, but that one just stands out. Just like the shock of like, oh, it actually worked.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my gosh. You know, I didn't believe in you guys at all. But with drugs and surgery and going down that rabbit hole is just horrible. So to be able to offer, you know, chiropractic, decompression, massage, all that stuff that really helps people correct their problem, it's so cool. It's a pretty rad profession.
It's really like rewarding, right? Every day is like awesome helping people. But then, you know, if you get to spend 2 months with someone, you know, and that's like commitment. If they go through that, they're going to get better. And so watching them like recover and not needing surgery or to get cut. And don't get me wrong, I think the orthopedic world has a place.
Oh yeah, for
and so
sure.
do drugs,
place for everything. Yeah,
I think that's very special, but I don't think every patient needs that. I think it's definitely worth committing a couple months of their recovery to that.
Explain decompression therapy to me like I'm 12.
So talk to you like normal.
Okay.
So basically we take the body and we go like this. It's designed to focus on stretching and resorbing the vertebral disc in a specific segment. So instead of, you know, having a patient upside down on the inversion table, those things are cool, but you're stretching the whole body rather than just focusing on the specific area. So
I think inversion tables are pretty rad too. But the thing is, when you're doing that long-term axial just decompression with your body weight, you're going to inadvertently incorporate muscles around that disc. And that's when people can't really help heal the disc. So that the thing with decompression that's so cool is that you're doing it in such a light way where the body stays relaxed. You can actually help pump fluid back into the disc, which
you're really going to regenerate that degenerative disc. And that's the whole point, is maintaining or slowing down all these changes arthritis wise.
Yeah,
help live a awesome life.
Perfect candidate for decompression is that person that's kind of tried everything, really. I mean, they've tried, or maybe not tried. Maybe they're just so desperate, or they think that something can't be fixed, and they have it where it's, you know, one of my big things that I'll see that I love helping people with is just more like the life effect, you know, where you get somebody come in. I mean, getting the pain to go away is so cool, but it's more important of what that pain is stopping them from doing. You know, like if they can't play with their kids or their grandkids or play, that's being able to help them get that back and accomplish that's pretty cool.
Totally. Like life's all about doing what you love. And watching guys that are in their early 30s not being able to surf because they have back pain is like, dude, what's going on? And they're not overweight. They just aren't exercising and strengthening as much. And so much of like forward head postures have started to generate changes. So anyone with like a forward head posture or compression of the low back, it's a great candidate, right? So we do imaging with x-rays and you look at the image, and if it's reducing, like they're a perfect candidate. And it's not going to be as extensive as someone that has a herniated disc, but it's definitely going to be very beneficial.
So what symptoms make you think this person needs decompression?
Any radicular pain. I mean, anyone that has a nerve that's being pinched from the spine, sciatica is a common one. And then just desperate to get their life back would be a great person, because it's more fun to watch those changes. And
like I was questioning if I was like needing to adjust this patient. He had a 7 millimeter disc bulge, and I was like, hey, Dr. Matt, do you think I should be going up with this like care plan? And what you said was, well, he needs the motion, right? So the disc can actually move to get rehabbed to resorb. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I mean, that's a common thing too. You get a lot of people that think, if I have a disc problem, that I'm like, oh, I can't get adjusted, I have a disc issue. And it's like, no, it's like the best thing. The best thing for a disc is motion. It's the whole, you don't move it, you lose it. So if you have a disc that's getting pressed on and you just leave it like that, but it has to have that mobility with the absorption in there. Otherwise, it just ends up becoming totally gone and fused. So yeah, motion's key.
I found my first gray chest hair.
First one.
A little inappropriate.
No,
Okay.
it's from Hangover.